Here in this video we will showcase the 10 biggest SCPs, which are all insanely gigantic and nearly incomprehensible by sight and normal senses. This list is updated as of the year 2024, so the ranking would be different from earlier lists, and also we will describe a bit about each one of them. So let's get to it. At number 10 we have SCP-3700-2 Homer. This is an enormous ray-fin fish resembling a pelican eel, but with 13 octopus-like appendages located along its middle section. These tentacles retract into its body when not in use. This entity is 32 kilometers or almost 20 miles long. Its mouth has a depth of 3 kilometers, and each tentacle extends to 60 meters or almost 200 feet in length. It has a black coloration with white, purple and red markings resembling a human face on each side of its body. Strange. At number 9 we have SCP-179. This is a humanoid entity positioned approximately 14,000 kilometers from the Sun's south polar region in space. It does not orbit the Sun but appears to be maintaining an orbit around the center of the galaxy. Observations over 43 years have revealed that SCP-179 resembles a human female, and her entire body surface is composed of a matte black material. Her hair is made of the same material and is over 34 kilometers long, and it is constantly blown back by the solar winds. Number 8. SCP-2317-K, also known as the Devourer of Worlds and simply as SCP-2317. This is an ancient godlike entity in the SCP Foundation series. Imprisoned by a group of magicians within a pocket dimension a long time back, SCP-2317-K is driven by an insatiable desire to devour the world. This entity or monster is described as standing over 200 kilometers in height and is one of many children of the Scarlet King, born from his 7 brides. He aids his father in annihilating all existence by using his powers to destroy worlds. Number 7. SCP-3000, or otherwise known as Anantheshesha. This is a massive aquatic serpentine monster entity resembling a giant moray eel, discovered in the Bay of Bengal just north of the Indian Ocean. Its full size is difficult to determine, but it is estimated to be between 600 and 900 kilometers in length. SCP-3000's head measures roughly 2.5 meters in diameter, small, but the sections of its body are large as 10 meters in diameter, making it very long and thin. Number 6. SCP-169 Leviathan. This is believed to be a marine arthropod of immense proportions known as the Leviathan by sailors throughout oral history. Estimates of SCP-169's body length ranges from 2,000 to 8,000 kilometers. This creature is thought to have existed since the Precambrian era. Due to its enormous size, SCP-169 cannot and likely will never be contained, as no structure on Earth is large enough or strong enough to hold it in. Number 5. SCP-1682, the Solar Parasite. This is considered to be a large segmented worm-like entity residing in the Sun, inside the Sun. Its approximate length is estimated to be 28,075 kilometers, determined by measuring the time between its initial emergence and disappearance from the photosphere. The appearances of SCP-1682 near solar prominences is believed to be just coincidental, as the entity's manifestation is not consistently related to these solar features or flares, or so it is thought by the Foundation. Number 4. SCP-2952. This is a male Pembroke Welsh Corgi that stretches over 30,000 kilometers in length. Its head and front legs are located in Portland, Oregon in the USA, while its back is in a rural area in Japan's Kariwa district. This entity weaves its body through the Americas, through Europe and much of Asia in between. SCP-2952 does not appear to age, nor does it require food or water. It remains stationary, not moving even more than 5 meters from its original position, even when threatened or offered a reward. Such a good boy. Number 3. SCP-1795. This is a list of spheroid entities that inhabit an extremely remote region of interstellar space. These entities resemble the human heart, with 3 large nodular openings at the upper end and a hollow interior. While they appear to be composed of biological material, detailed examination has shown that their bodies do not correspond to any known biological matter and are likely at least partially synthetic. So these entities, SCP-1795, are thought to be one of the biggest and largest known life forms to the Foundation, often exceeding 50,000 kilometers in diameter. Number 2. SCP-1548-EX, also known as the Hateful Star. This was initially believed to be a sentient star-like entity harboring an intense hatred for all life forms and moving towards the solar system to destroy Earth. However, it was later discovered that the star was not actually sentient. The transmissions it released were merely random gibberish that coincidentally form threatening messages. Consequently, SCP-1548-EX was reclassified as explained, and as it approached Earth, its reversal in direction caused the star to slowly collapse and die. And in its final moments, it sent a message reading something like it wanted to survive, so the sentience of this entity will never be known. It is also a large object, measuring between 100,000 and 1 million kilometers. And number 1. SCP-3485 Omega Messier. SCP-3485 is an extraordinarily large specimen of a Homerus gammarus species, or also known as a common lobster, but located 17 light-years from Earth, in the void of space, measuring approximately 1.57 million kilometers from head to tail. SCP-3485 is larger than the Sun, which has a diameter of 1.39 million kilometers, so around 200,000 kilometers shorter. Aside from its immense size, SCP-3485 differs significantly from non-anomalous lobsters. Its carapace is exceptionally resistant to damage, showing no signs of harm even after collision with exoplanets and no burns or radiation damage despite regular prolonged contact with small stars. And so those are the 10 biggest ever SCPs as of the year 2024. Now if you like this video, then watch this other one as well, and do check out our channel as we might have things you haven't seen before. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next Mind Q Space video. Take care, guys.